Great morning, everyone. I think this morning I want to start off by pulling a card and getting a topic here from the Bird Children Oracle. I don't want to start off with all things Trump. So let's see what our topic is. It's about adaptability. Adaptability, how to be adaptable. So let's go ahead and we'll get some cards. You know what? I think we're going to use these. Adaptability. I'm going to use the Starlight. I like these. They're big, they're bold, they're just very simple. Simply illustrated, so we're going to use these. Adaptability. Adaptability. What can you tell us about adaptability? Okay. So underneath of it all, first thing out, the reading's going to be about action. Energy coming into it is about the long term. Long-term, concrete things, grounded. The daily thing is about your actions that you're putting into place. Adaptability. The challenge is the light, putting out light. Potential outcome is the ongoing battle, not giving up, continuing to push through. And outside influence is the world situation, world happenings. And it's about the things that are up in the air. The things up in the air that we have to be adaptable with, have adaptability. So the first thing out is about new energy, putting out new energy, higher awareness. In this case, I don't think this is Trump. In this case, this is new action when it comes to higher awareness, wanting the best, putting out the best when you've got the craziness that's ongoing, okay? So you may have to put out something from your higher awareness when you have this insanity ongoing. So that's what the reading's about. The new actions of higher awareness when you have the insanity. So the energy coming into it is about the long term. The long term, strengthening things when it comes to the long term. Strengthening, okay, what you're holding on to, what you know, what you have. Okay, the concrete things that you have used to strengthen yourself for the long term, grounded, balanced things. So it's about your actions that you're doing when it comes to the truth, okay, fighting for the absolute truth and knowledge, having the truth. That's what you use for your actions, and bringing balance. Four of Wands, balance. Balanced actions, balanced home, where you live, what you're bringing out from the truth, the highest truth that you know that will strengthen you. And so for your actions, new actions for the long term should be the actions coming from truth that you understand. And again, bringing balance to your home balance in your actions, grounded balance. So the challenge is the light. When you are feeling like just weighed down, when these heavy truths are coming out that are just laying you out and that are painful. So that's the times of challenge, bringing light in, bringing in something new, some new action that benefits you long term, seeing from the light and truth rather than these things that, illusions of truth that are weighing you down. And when it comes to these, again, these illusions and drama, this unbalance, holding on to the information that you have, grounded things that you can do to bring balance in your home, balance in your life from your actions and the information that you have. So the outcome is the ongoing battle when it comes to rulership of the mind. Okay? So important to look at the mind and wanting to go moving it to a better place. Okay? Moving things to a better place mentally is the struggle one has when things are up in the air. And you have to, again, this is about being adaptable. So it's saying, well, let's do the outside influence. The world and the things that you surround yourself with. Here we go again. Excuse me. The things you surround yourself with that in your world that make you feel as if you are, how do I want to say, empowered, or the gratitude, the things you had of gratitude, the agreement about the things you surround yourself with. And all of this takes investigating, looking deeper, okay? Looking deeper. So having in your world the agreement of the things that bring benefit to you, that make you feel wealthy, empower you, make you feel wealthy. Okay? It doesn't necessarily mean monetary things. It could be your pets. It could be, just a satisfaction that you're happy with the things that you have, and you have that gratitude in your world. So positive outlook and surrounding yourself with the things. It's like that Japanese concept again. You don't need a lot of extraneous things, just the things that have value to you, the things that comforting to you, that have value to you. Those are the things you put into place and get rid of all the extraneous things. So being adaptable when things are up in the air, it's saying, first of all, there's a new action that you're putting into place. You're struggling, you're continuing to go forward to a better place mentally when you have the craziness happening. So the very center of all of this is the truth. Strengthening the truth rather and seeing these swords that are coming down that are weighing somebody down. Okay, so strengthening yourself with truth when you have the challenge of this drama coming down. Okay, looking things for the long term when you're dealing with the pain, with this pain. Okay, so having a more progressive outlook for the long term rather than just being stuck in this second and thinking that that's going to last forever. Because it's not, things are going to change, okay? So holding on to the evidence at hand of truth, bringing that light in, okay, strengthening truth against the illusions of truth that you are dealing with. When it comes to strengthen higher awareness truth. So get more elevated things in that you can hold on to, that you have in hand for the long term with this new action that will strengthen you if, again, you bring into your home environment a balance, a stability, okay? And strengthen with your actions when it comes to the craziness that's going on, okay? So when it comes to the illusions, excuse me, when it comes to, oh, it's not going to let me talk this morning. When it comes to these illusions of truth that are weighing you down, the mental realm, ruling the mental realm, you have to have the ultimate truth, okay? Not these illusions of truth. So very important is your mentality when it comes to all of these things. The ongoing struggle to bring balance into your life where you're at. Do the actions to move you forward mentally to a better place, and have light when you are dealing with these painful aspects. Bring in the light. Maybe you need to do some new action to bring some more harmony into your home, into your surroundings, into your knowledge, to be able to adapt to the situations at hand, which are in flux, okay? So things are always in flux. Nothing is going to be there permanently. So we'll do a clarifying read and see what else it has to say about adaptability. But so important is the frame of mind, and you bring in the higher awareness, higher truth. And that's what you surround yourself with. Okay. So when we have this feeling out in the cold, being outside of the spiritual church, being outside in that misery, the drama, we have the strength above it. And the foundation, we have the dark elements. When you're feeling really, this is going to be about strengthening yourself. When you're feeling like you're isolated, you're outside, you're not getting help, you've got this dark drama there that's, see what's chaining you, what you're engaging in that's not beneficial. And, some people say they're searching for God, but God is, it's right there. It's right there. You are a temple. You are a temple. You have to go within. You're never really separated from God unless it's by your own ego drama of, again, engaging in the dark elements. So one side of it we have blocking. When you're blocking what you're surrounding yourself with that make you feel enriched. And so where you're moving to, the actions that you're moving, always looking for something other, looking across, wanting something other, and you're blocking the things that you have of gratitude And so that strengthens your feeling of isolation and this darker element. So the other side of it, we have the truth, okay? The divine feminine, that knowledge, and going to a better place mentally when you're in that pain cycle, mental pain. You have to rely on that higher truth. Bring that in, okay? And look at the illusions of truth. And, if you are coming to that point of the Ten of Swords, that's the pinnacle of this stuff, okay? That's the stronger element of this. Illusions and feeling isolated, going into negative patterns, blocking the ultimate truth because of negative patterns, and rather than surrounding yourself and seeing with gratitude the things of benefit that you have and moving yourself forward better mentally, the difficulty is one blocks that inner truth, inner awareness, okay? And is always looking for something else on the horizon when it comes to bringing in that pain. So one has to be adaptable in those times to bring in the higher truth, knowing that this too will pass, and understanding that the strength of spirit or the divine is, or you want to pray for something, pray for the best that can happen and be open to things happening rather than getting yourself locked in this despair and this drama, okay? So again, bring in the higher truth, surround yourself with the things that bring you peace, happiness, things that elevate you, and let go of those patterns and drama that you may engage in, whether people go in and decide they're going to go drinking. I'm going to do alcohol, I'm going to do pills, I'm going to do sex, I'm going to do whatever it is that one is engaging in to numb things, to run away from it, to not have to confront it, to not have to look at it. Those things need to be gotten rid of. And you have to be adaptable to the moment at hand. Again, this too will pass. Okay? So, during those times, you have to depend on your higher awareness, the higher aspects of teachings. You have to look at the things that are there in the reality of it and pull it out by the roots. Like I said, if you've come from a past where you've had trauma, mental, physical trauma, you need to see that those things have passed. They're in the past, and quit continuing to, at this point, if you keep replaying it, then you're victimizing yourself. Okay, so don't victimize yourself. Know that whatever was happening, that the person that perpetrated those things is in a hell realm of mind. Okay, and so at that point you can develop some compassion, but you have to let go of that anger and the drama and the poor me saga and surround yourself with things beneficial. Okay, if you look back, you'll see that the people that perpetrated that, 9 out of 10, it's like they say the sins of the father are visited on the son. What they grew up with could be stuff from their past life that they're still bringing in, that they're, not dealing well with. But they don't have the tools to be able to be a parent, etc., whatever it is. Okay? But again, it's looking at higher awareness, and these two things will pass. And don't victimize yourself. Bring in the higher awareness, and again, surround yourself with the things that bring you comfort and joy, and the things that make you feel gratitude, okay? Gratitude and elevation. So on that note, I'll leave that here. And sorry about my coughing and choking and trying to clear my throat. This too will pass. I will motor through. I will get through this. I am not going to stop. I will continue. Okay? So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.